Good morning, everyone. Oh, it is working. Okay, good. Just making sure. Just didn't hear the echo of my voice. So I'm Ken Furukawa, and I'm the Dharma School Superintendent. Welcome to today's service, which also happens to be the first service for Dharma School. So that's my introduction for me. So if you'll all join me in Gassho. This is from the Dhammapada. Happiness is the appearance of the Buddha. Happiness is to hear the right Dharma. Happiness is harmony in the Sangha. Happiness is practice and cultivation within the Sangha. Namo Amida Butsu.
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 Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Nam.
Our first gatha today is Namo Amida Butsu on page 137 of the service book. Also, I believe will be behind us on the big screen. Thank you, and please be seated. We will now listen to the three treasures led by Reverend Yuki.
Okay, please remain seated. That will be easier. Okay, three treasures. Fortunate is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Rare is it to encounter the teachings of the Buddha. Now we hear it. If we do not seek the truth of the Dharma in this life, in what life shall we find it? Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of the way to enlightenment, and awaken within us our highest aspiration. I take refuge in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depths of the Dharma and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. May we all together become units in true accord, in a life of harmony, in a spirit of universal brotherhood, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriad of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful teaching. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teaching. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu.
Okay, hopefully that's mistake number one and only, but we'll see. So now, please join us in chanting Jusege on page 23, led by Reverend Yuki, of course.
가곤 조세간 이시마저도 시간 흠한록 세후조쇼각 가오무료고 의다이세슛 의사이쇼빙긋 세후조쇼각 가시조붓노 묘쇼조지법 극교미쇼몬 세후조쇼각 리오크진쇼넨 조회슈봉요 시금어조도 이쇼탱잉시 진리겜다이콧 의쇼머사이도 조조상금요 고사이셔야그남 가이히지에겐 메시콤모암 에이소크쇼아그도 쓰닷센시몬 고소조만속 이요로지뽀 니치같은 슈즈기 땡콘պ겐 이셔카이호조 고세그도그호 조다이슈쭈 세뽀시시끝 그요이사이붓 그소 신료만 독의 상하여 묘붓무게 짓 쓰닷 미허쇼 강하 그에릭 도시 사이쇼손 시강약国家 大仙の 감독国書 대인 도진묘계 남암다붓 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 감리시끄도끝 묘도세이사이 노헛보다이신 오조 암다고 나만답 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 나만답
For today's Oshoko representatives, we will have our Dharma school teachers and any former Dharma school teachers that would like to get up and do Oshoko. I had to fill it in. And not leaving Sensei Grace out, but she had another role. So Sensei Grace will now lead us in the golden chain.
Please rise and join me in the reading of the three chains. Golden chain. I am a link in Amida's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I will keep my link bright and strong. I will be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will think pure and beautiful thoughts, say pure and beautiful words, and do pure and beautiful deeds. May every link in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu.
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 Namo Amida Butsu. Namman.
Please be seated.
And now Reverend Yuki will give us today's Dharma talk.
Can I have my slide up on the screen? Yeah, thank you. Okay, good morning, everyone. And welcome to today's first Dharma School Sunday service. And I'm happy to see all of you here today. And I hope you enjoyed the summer vacation. Did you? Yeah? Did you go somewhere special? No? That's fine too. But important part is, you enjoyed the vacation, and now you came back to Dharma School, right? That's a really important thing. So thank you for coming back. And since this is the first Sunday service of the Dharma School year of 2024-2025, I would like to share my ministerial slogan again. And I don't know if you remember my ministerial slogan, because I only shared probably once. If you remember, you have really great memory. But that is to have fun. To have fun, right? And then fun is an acronym, which stands for friendship, understanding, and nembutsu, okay? What is friendship? What is friendship? Difficult question, huh? Maybe philosophical question too. But friendship is the mind wishing for others' happiness, okay? Mind wishing for others' happiness. So it's nice to see the smile of many people instead of the tears of many people or angry face of other people, right? So please nurture the mind of friendship during or while attending the Dharma School. And second, understanding is the mind of respecting and understanding others' opinions. So instead of criticizing or attacking those who have different opinions, have the mind of respect and understanding. And everybody is different, and that is okay. And since we are living in Sacramento, I know many of you love Sacramento Kings, right? But if somebody say, I like Los Angeles Lakers, then don't boo at them, right? Please have the mind of understanding and respect, right? And lastly, this is most important part for Jodo Shinshu. Please have nembutsu. Please be mindful of the working of Amida Buddha and recite Namo Amida Butsu. Amida Buddha is always with you, anytime and anywhere, letting us know our foolish nature of attaching to the self-centered judgments of values. So, with appreciation to the wisdom of Amida Buddha, we recite Namo Amida Butsu. So these are the things I want you to keep throughout Dharma school year and hopefully throughout your lifetime, okay? So please have fun, and I am looking forward to have the great Dharma school year again with you. So I like to conclude my children's talk portion of my Dharma talk. So please gassho, please put your palms together. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Nammanda Butsu. Nammanda. And now I would like to share the words of our founder, Shinran Shōnin, from one of his letters. So please join me in gassho. Please put your palms together again. まずよろずの仏菩薩をかろしめまいらせ、よろずの神義明道を穴ずり捨て立て祭ると申すこと、このことを夢夢なきことなりと。To begin with, it should never happen under any circumstances that the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas be thought of lightly, or that the gods and deities be despised and neglected. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. So, starting of the Dharma school year is actually the starting of high school students visiting the temple, or college or university students come to the temple and ask so many questions. And then one of the common questions I often receive is that how Buddhists think about the other religions. How Buddhists think about the other religions. And actually, it depends on each individual how to answer to this question. And there are no concrete answer from the Buddhist perspective saying, oh, a Buddhist think of this religion in this way, or anything like that. But I'm assuming this question of the students comes from the history of the religions. And many times in the history, the conflicts and wars occurred because of the difference of the religions and beliefs. Other religions' understanding and belief is their territory. So I am not going to step into their territory today, but I thought these words of our founder, Shinran Shōnin, expresses the Buddhist way of understanding other religions. So in our tradition, we solely rely on Amida Buddha, the Buddha of immeasurable light and wisdom, light and life. So many people know that this is Amida Buddha and not Shakyamuni Buddha, right? So we solely rely on Amida Buddha. So in olden days, some followers of our tradition, Jodo Shinshu, or Honen Shōnin, teacher of Shinran Shōnin's tradition, Jodoshu, misunderstood the teaching and made light of other Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, gods, and deities, and insulted their beliefs. But Shinran Shōnin have admonished the wrong understanding. So under any circumstances, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, gods, and deities should not be thought of lightly, despised, and neglected. So if we despise others, we can see what happens next, right? Arguments and confrontation. So I still remember more than 20 years ago, I was still in my 20s, when I moved to Tokyo from Osaka. I was living in Takatsuki City, Osaka, And then because I was playing the band, we decided to move to Tokyo. So we thought we have more opportunity to play and have more, how do I say, exposure to the record company and so on. But so anyway, we moved from Osaka to Tokyo. Then my senpai is like an elder. So like high school or middle school, high school, or university, we have like senpais, elder students who kind of takes care of the younger students, kohai. So I had a few elders from a university in Tokyo, living and working in Tokyo. So they said, oh, come on, we're gonna go drink today. So, we went out for drinking or eating, barbecue. Yeah. And then we had a lot of food, a lot of drinks. And then after the barbecue restaurant, we went to go eat ramen. You might think that you go ramen after barbecue, right? But it's actually common for Japanese people to go to ramen after eating at one restaurant. So we went to a ramen restaurant, and it was a tiny, busy restaurant, so that somebody I don't know sat next to me. Then the person ordered ramen without kikurage. So this is a picture of a ramen. Do you know what kikurage is? I don't know how to say it in English, but the black things. It's one of the mushrooms. And then, he said, oh, I want to have ramen without kikurage. Then, I don't know this guy, but I said to him, what? Are you ordering the ramen without kikurage? I can't believe it. That's the best part, man. Then the person looked at me, being a little irritated, and said, it's none of your business, man. I just like it without it, right? So even though I had few drinks, I felt sorry for him, being irritated by my inconsiderate words. So, this is one of the examples of not respecting others' opinions, right? Everybody have different opinions and different favorites and so on. And we don't need to make light of others' decisions or their choices. So in our tradition, Joro Shinshu, that is true that we solely rely on Amida Buddha, but it does not mean that we make light of other Buddhas or Bodhisattvas of other Buddhist traditions or gods and deities of other religions. So we respect other traditions and beliefs while maintaining our own beliefs. So in this modern day world, we see a lot of conflicts, and the conflicts based on the attachments to the self-centered judgments of beliefs. But what Buddhism teaching offer is to respect others' opinions, and try to find the compromising point. So arguing or fighting against other religion is not the belief or the teaching of Buddhism, but Buddhism is the way to find a peaceful solution. Harmony and peace is one of the most important values of Buddhism. So, it is good to have the firm opinion on something, but don't attach to it, because the attachment to the one idea becomes the cause of conflicts. And I believe this is what Shinran Shonin teaches us through these words in his letters. So I hope today's message was somehow helpful, and I'd like to conclude my talk with Gassho and Nembutsu. So please join me in Gassho. Please put your palms together. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Naman.
Thank you, Sensei, for that wonderful, really wonderful Dharma talk. Our closing gatha today is Farewell on page 96.
Dharma school is over for another day. Let us gather around the shrine, bow our heads and say, thank you, teacher, for your help. Thank you, everyone. Buddha's love will keep us safe till our work is done. So we'll meet again next week. Won't you take good care? Let us try to do what's right, always kind and fair. We shall spread the happiness faith in Buddha brings. Now it's time to say goodbye till we meet again. Namo Amida Butsu, sing this fine refrain. Namo Amida Butsu, sunny day or rain. Namo Amida Butsu, strong in faith remain. Namo Amida Butsu, till we meet again.
Please remain standing and join me in Gasho. Supreme is the Eightfold Noble Path among paths, the Four Noble Truths among truths, the teaching to free oneself from greed among teachings, and the Buddha among people. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you, and please be seated. Is there anyone here, I didn't get a list, but is there anyone here, this is their first time attending at our temple? If so, please stand or raise your hand. Thank you. Great. Thanks very much for coming. And if there's any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you, Reverend Yuki and Sensei Grace, for the Dharma talk and, of course, leading us to the Golden Chain. And now, announcements. So this is the first day of Dharma School, and in a little bit, I'm going to ask the Dharma School teachers, as we're near the end, to come on up, announce where your class is, and then go ahead and take off. That way, people will know what our faces are. In the meantime, however, I know that there is probably a round of announcements, so I will turn this over to those waiting to announce. Go ahead, Wayne.
Good morning. I'm Ella and Jake Kurahara's grandpa. And someday I'd like to see them go to college. Given the huge cost of college, I've set up 529 college savings plans for them, and I also participate in the Betsuin 529 college savings program. And I encourage all parents and grandparents to do the same for their kids. With the start of this new school year, ABBA is now accepting applications for the Betsuin 529 College Savings Program. And since the Betsuin is celebrating its 125th year anniversary, the matching contribution this year will be $125. Information regarding the program is on the church bulletin boards and is available on the church website. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Garrett Ishimoto. The sports program will have basketball signups in the courtyard after this morning's service. Thank you.
There will be a short January Day meeting at 10:30 in classrooms 2 and 3. We'll be introducing our cabinet this year and collecting Fresno forms. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Go for it.
Hi, my name is Anthony, and I am an Arrow of Light Scout from Pack 50. On Sunday, October 2024, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., Sacramento's Buddhist Church here will be hosting our annual pancake breakfast and bake sale. All you can eat, $12 each ticket, and children 3 and under are free. Thank you.
Just in case you missed that date, so that's the first Sunday of October.
I might need that stuff still.
No, you don't.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Eileen Izawa Morris, and I'm a co-teacher of third grade class, Dharma School class with Ivani Shimoto. And this announcement is for the high school 9th through 12th graders. The Dharma School students will be meeting in classroom number 11. So that's upstairs in the annex building today. You'll be assisting our 1st through 3rd grade students with their class project. So we're happy to have you. That was classroom 11, has the sunshine right on the outside of the door. And we'll be taking attendance there. And if you're not registered, no worries. We'll go ahead and get your information down at that time. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sharon Ito. I'm with the 125th Anniversary Committee, and one of the things that we want to do this year was to get more involved in the community. And so I invite you, your friends, your family, fellow students, to an event next Saturday. It came about with funding from the legislature, and it's a partnership with ACC Senior Services, with Hmong Innovating Politics, and the Asian American Liberation Network. And it's a United Against Hate Week that kicks off in California. And so Reverend Yuki will be providing opening remarks. Reverend Bob Oshta will be doing a special presentation on the theme of the event, which is Together We Rise, United Against Hate. Also, this is something that high school students might be interested in, but everybody is invited, students and adults. 9:30, it's a cultural sensitivity training workshop. So students, you can earn a certificate in cultural sensitivity. And what that means is we're going to learn about our own biases and prejudices that we have, and how to recognize it, and how to start eliminating those biases and becoming more sensitive to other cultures. So that's at 9:30. There will be a variety of Asian-themed food, including our own temple crew will be making karaage chicken as well as poke bowls. There will be art displays, cultural performances. So again, that's next Saturday, 9:30 to 2 o'clock in the Kaikon. Thank you.
Thanks, Sharon. I will add one more thing to Sharon's announcement. Today is the last day to order poke bowls and pre-order poke bowls and the karaage bowl. You can find the forms on the website. I have a couple more announcements. Aren't you glad I'm not here giving all the announcements this week for those who attended all summer? All right. The next announcement, it's also tied to our 125th anniversary celebration. It's the Kintsukuroi movie. Just a reminder to everybody that tickets are on sale. This is a movie. It's a docudrama about a family from the Issei Nisei generation and their experience through World War II internment camp and then life after. It's a great movie, so please purchase your tickets online. There's information on the bulletin board and on our website. The next is our 125th anniversary special service in Hongkou is actually going to be on Saturday, November 23rd. So mark your calendar. That's the morning of our 125th anniversary banquet. So please mark your calendar. There will be no service on the 24th. And we're fortunate to have Reverend Katsuya Kusunoki from the Seattle Betsuin as our guest speaker. And Reverend Yuki has in store some special kinds of chants and things that we would not normally see in a service. So it'd be also very interesting and to see some of the additional formality that we can have in a service. So come join us for that. And then in the evening, the banquet starts, doors open at 5. The program starts at 6. Tickets are on sale now. Tickets are on sale for $50 for general admission, $350 for a table of 8, which is a savings of $50. And then for our seniors 75 and older and children 10 and under, the dinner ticket is $20. Lots in store, lots of fun activities planned for that, so please do join us. Thank you.
Sorry for being lazy and speaking from here, but next week we are celebrating the Fall Ohigan, and this is one of the special services of the time of the year. We will have a guest speaker from Berkeley Buddhist Temple, Reverend Kiyonobu Kuwahara. He used to come to Betsuin often because we often held a YAC retreat at the Betsuin, and he was one of the lecturers who came to teach us. But he is coming to speak for our Fall Ohigan service. And after the Ohigan service, we will have a lecture given by Kuwahara Sensei from 11 to 12:30. 11 to 12:30. So if you are able, please stay for the lecture part of Kuwahara Sensei's lecture too. So thank you.
Thank you, Sensei. And so I will now ask the Dharma school teachers to kind of cycle their way through here. That way people can see who you are and what rooms that they want to go to. You don't necessarily have to come to the lectern if you don't want to, but just so that they know. So for those students that are in 7th or 8th grade, I will be the primary teacher. We'll be in the annex in the downstairs in room 6. Looks like a couple hours are just coming up.
Good morning. I didn't know what we were doing. We're telling them where we're going to meet? Is that what we're doing?
Just very quickly, it's mostly just so you can see our faces. That's all.
Oh, okay. This is my face. Sorry, I was born with it. Nothing too much I can do about it. Teaching 4th grade and 5th grade, and we're upstairs in the annex, same class as last year, which 13? Room 13. And there's signs out there too, so when you walk out, you'll see your grade level and your sign, so you'll know where to go.
Hello, I'm Audrey Seo. This is Diane Shimasaka, and we have a couple other, Sensei Grace is with us, also Cheryl Kajioka, and Jennifer Williams is joining us again this year. So we have kindergarten and nursery, whatever you want to call it, preschool, so ages 4 and 5 TK, yeah. I don't know what it's called these days. My kids are much older. So we are also in the annex downstairs in room 8, which is you just walk in and then you make a left and then it's all the way to the end on the left. So we'll see you there.
My name's Kyle Sale. I'm one of the 2nd grade Dharma school teachers.
Karen Yamamoto, 2nd grade.
Eileen Izawa Morris, 3rd grade co-teacher with Yvonne Ishimoto, who's out. And also we have a 1st grade teacher, Jenna Tokeshi Nita, thank you.
We will be taking care of the primary Dharma school students 1st through 3rd grade. We'll be in the annex upstairs, room 11. Go upstairs and it can be the first right.
Morning. My name is Christy Emery, and this is
I'm Sandy Tokunaga.
We teach 6th grade, and it's in this building. and it's just right around the corner across from the entrance door to the KaiCon. And if you have not registered yet, that is fine. Just come on over and join us if you're in 6th grade. Thank you.
Thank you, teachers. And then for any parents that are wondering about registration, if you haven't done it, it's all online. The link is on the Dharma School webpage through the church website, but also if you want to, you can just contact me or find out. We have other ways of sending you the link if necessary. And thank you, everyone, for attending today's service. You are all invited to Oshoko, and of course, students after Oshoko, please join us in the classrooms.